Hey everyone, welcome back to the Daddy Show. If you're new to the channel, we do a lot of automotive repair, some home maintenance, and some home automation stuff. I'm going to do some gardening videos, things like that, for some around the house kind of stuff. Basically, it's just an all around how to help you around the house kind of a thing, and it's basically based on things that I run into on my daily life, and as I fix things and repair things, I like to show them to you, so that way if anybody else has an issue, like some of the issues I run into, that you find a way to fix them yourself so you don't have to pay someone to do it. So we also have some videos that are kind of sort of almost like a men's self-help kind of thing. Got some podcast stuff going on, and that stuff is definitely more of a trying to help men be better men, and I believe that's important. I believe that as iron sharpens iron, so too does one man sharpen another. We can't do this all alone, and that's why I do those. And if you want to see more of those, please like those videos and leave comments. Let me know what you think of them, other things you'd like to see. If you like the other videos I'm doing, please like and subscribe. If you want to see other videos done, or you need help with something, some other project or something you've run into at your house, please comment. I do check the comments and reply to them myself, and look to just help people out. So please like and subscribe if we've earned it. I hope that I have, and like I said, leave a comment. Let me know what videos you want to see and what you have found helpful in these videos, and I try to make them as helpful as I can. So with that, let's get into the video. Here's a video about replacing the license plate light bulbs on the back of a 2013 Nissan Altima 3.5 SL.
Some men rise, some men fall. Some help others to reach the top, while others stand watch. Who are we? We are the risk takers. We are the fighters. The regular everyday men, the downtrodden, and the uprisen. And this is the Daddy Show.
Alright, today's video is about replacing the light bulbs for your license plate lights on the back of a Nissan Altima. This is the 2013 3.5 SL. Alright, now when you do these, to get to the license plate lights, I've got the trunk open. You got the trunk latch there. You've got one deal there. We've got another one down here. We've got one there, there, over there, one there, and then another one up here by the latch. So there's one on either side of the latch. And then there is another one right up here. And then over on this side, there's another one up here. So there's a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Approximately 10. So how do you get those out? These kind of connectors, you can get a special tool for them. I just use a small flat blade screwdriver. Just pry up underneath and then twist. So you can see I twisted my hand. Twist to pop it out. And then pull it out as far as it... Oh, it popped out. Pull it out as far as it'll go, and then pop the whole thing out. Now, sometimes they don't pop out that easy. Sometimes the centerpiece pops out all the way like that, and then the other piece won't come out as simple as just pulling there. So then I'll pry under here and just pop it out. And when I pry underneath the back of the bigger part like this, I pry my hand up. I don't try to pry this way. I pry this way, if that makes sense. So that pops it out much easier and much more cleanly without tearing it up. Now some of them, like this one, it doesn't want to go. So I'll just move to a different spot, and there you see it popped real easy. Sometimes you can pull them with your hands, sometimes not. And that one's on the ground. That's great. It's all right. Fell in a crack. I know where it's at. All right, this one that's up. There we go. Some of them you'll hear them pop, some of them you won't. They're kind of all over the place as far as what they do and how they work. I just take them all out and pop them and put them in the trunk so that I know where they're at, and then I remove this piece to get to the lights. So I'm going to fast forward here to the last few and then come back with you and show you what I do from here. Okay, so now as you can see, this is nice and loose. And so I just grab up at the top, pull it out and down, and it pops down. Now this piece here, this emergency pull handle, it should snap into place here. There we go. It stays pretty solid to there, and I never pry it out for this job just because I don't need to take the time, because we can pull this down and get to our lights. So to show you kind of what this looks like, I've got it pulled down pretty far. You don't want to pull it too far because you could rip it or tear it. But when you look up in here, you can see here's the latch, and then you follow. This is the emergency release coming from that guy over there, and then you've got some wires up in here. Well, our lights for the license plate lights, one right here, and then there's one, let me see if I can find my finger. There we go, one right up over here. So to kind of show you where that's at in relation to the wires and everything else, it's right up there. So right there. So we got that one there and that one over there. So to get these out, you literally just turn them counterclockwise. They pop out. You pull that bulb straight out. It's a flat on the end. And you'll know what I mean when you pull it out. I just replaced these, so I'm not gonna put my fingerprints all over them and potentially damage the glass. Our oils from our skin can weaken the glass, so I don't want to risk that. And so I put the new ones in. You just pull them straight out, pop them straight in, and then put it back up in the hole. Oh, sorry, I'm doing a horrible job here. All right, let me show that again. Put it back up in the hole. Come on, focus. There we go. And then wiggle it around until you find that it goes in the right spot. There we go. So it goes up like this, and then you turn it until it clicks, and you'll feel some pressure. You know you've got it as far as it'll go, and that's it. So all you gotta do is that same thing on the other side. And it's a little bit harder to get to because this is a little bit closer, but I usually take my hand backwards like this and come up to it right here, and then I can just twist it. Come on, focus. There we go. Twist it counterclockwise, pop it out, change the bulb out, pull it straight at you, push the new one straight in, look up this way, see the hole, line that guy up by feel, and then twist until you hear it click, and then you know you've got it. So that's really the trick to that one, is to put your hand up this way to get to it. And that's it. So this one's pretty easy to get to, and that one just takes a little bit of a trick with your hand upside down, and you get to it real easy. And that's all it takes to replace the lights on the light bulbs for the license plate lights. All right, so when you're putting these back in, sometimes it can be a little bit of a pain. You've got to make sure the centerpiece is pulled out as far as it can go without pulling it all the way out. And then line it up with the hole, and sometimes you got to wiggle it just right, but once it pops in all the way, I keep my finger pushing in, and then this, I'll take my thumb and pull my finger out and push with my thumb at the same time, like that, and that pops it in, holds it in place. All right, hopefully you guys found that helpful. Again, all I used was a really small flathead screwdriver and my hands to replace the bulbs. So super simple, super easy project. Hopefully it helps you guys out. Here's a video about replacing the license plate light bulbs on the back of a 2013 Nissan Altima 3.5 SL. And I think that's it. I think that's all I've got to say. Yeah, I think that's it. We'll go with that.